Okay, so you have your working yarn in your hand, and you have this like long tail. It goes like this, and the rest of this is going to the ball. But lay it in your hand like this, like I had shown you before, and I hold it with my thumb and I wrap it around whatever number of fingers, 2, 3, kind of depends on the size of your yarn. For me, 3, I'm doing 3 right now so that we can make kind of a bigger hole so you can see what I'm doing easier. I wrap it one more time around my pinky so you can kind of hold this one in the back, the working yarn, you know, the one that's still going to your ball, tighter because it's easier to hook that way. And so it's wrapped around and crossed over the circle that you just made around your first 3 fingers. And so in this hole ring, take your hook, and I put it inside the hole, and I hook that yarn that I have wrapped around my pinky and pull it through the hole. So one more time, in a different angle, you put it in and you hook that yarn, pull it through the hole so it's on your hook, and you kind of have it in a loop. And you're going to go through and get your working yarn again and pull it through the loop that was on your hook. So now you just pulled it through, and I can show you that again because you could just undo it really easily. I'll wrap it around my pinky again. So in the hole, hook the working yarn and pull it through, and then hook the working yarn again, pull it through the loop on your hook. So if you let go of the ring, it's safe to let go now because you made a loop that holds it together. You've got the tail that was inside your hand, and then a ring, and the little loop that's on your hook. And with that, you can grab your working yarn again, and I don't know, I showed you before that I wrap it like this. It kind of doesn't matter. However, you can hold it kind of tight. That for me, like, it needs to be tight, or else I feel like I can't hold it properly. And I hold the ring like this because it's easier for me to see where it is. And you put your hook through the ring again and hook your yarn and pull it through. So you have 2 loops on your hook now. And you hook your yarn again and you pull it through both loops. See how I pulled it through both of them, and so you end up with 1. And that's a single crochet. So if you want to see again, most amigurumi starts with 5 or 6, and this cat toy pattern starts with 5. So you put it through your ring, hook the working yarn, the one that comes with the ball, so you're kind of pulling it through the ring again. So you have 2 on your hook. You hook it again, and you pull it through both. So that was 2 single crochets, 2 SCs. So you do that again. Sometimes you have to, like, I don't know, like, I'm always letting go and readjusting, kind of make it more comfortable myself. So you go through your ring, hook it, sometimes not very successfully. Hook it again and pull it through both. And so at this point, it kind of looks like this. And each of these they look like kind of like a diamond pattern on the back. And that's your stitch. That's the stitch that you work in when you do the next row. So the first stitch is here. And here, we'll pull this one out so I can point with this. This is the first stitch, and the second stitch is right here. And if I were to make another one, this becomes the 3rd stitch. So we're not done with this row because we didn't do 5. But when you go to the next row, when you do single crochet and then single crochet again in the next stitch, you put it into the stitch like under these 2 this loop that's right here. So you put it through both, and you push your hook through, and that's where you're stitching. That's the loop that you're using to stitch. And then that's when you still do regular crochets. So you like put it in, and you put your yarn over, and you like pull it through or whatever, just like you were doing before. So that's pretty much it.